with liberty and justice for all.
Morning, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and consider a motion to approve the agenda with one change. I'd like to remove item 1 from the agenda today because it's not ready.
Also move, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Sean, will you call the roll?
Commissioner Gibbon,
Yes.
Commissioner Poppins. Is he not here? Oh, I thought I saw him. Sorry. Commissioner Schmidt,
Yes.
Commissioner Landine.
Yes. Motion carries.
And I'll
Alright.
vote yes. I'm on the phone.
Oh, I
My
didn't know
apologies,
that.
sir. Thank you.
Good morning. We go ahead and move on to our consent agenda. Consider a motion to approve.
Also move. Second.
Thank you. Sean, will you call the roll?
Commissioner Aaron's,
Yes.
Commissioner Gibbon,
Yes. Yes.
Commissioner Poppins. Yes. Commissioner Schmidt,
Yes.
Commissioner Landine.
Yes. We'll go ahead with our opportunity for public comment. If there's anyone in the audience who would like to speak, come on up.
Carter, can you assist us, please?
All I heard was Jake was gone, so I figured there wasn't anybody back there.
Can you help Betty with, she's got a thumb drive she would like to present.
And while he's doing that, I'm Betty Otten, 46787 273rd Street in T. You can just bring
Thank you, sir.
Well, here we are. And so after the legal notice was published, which you guys passed unanimously 5-0 on July 6th, which was discussed on June 29th, we just started going forward. So not even a year ago, the Lincoln County bond was profoundly defeated by over 67% of the entire country or county. And most of them can't even, most people couldn't even afford, nor did they want any new taxes, much less the jail that was up by T. which
Betty, I'm
most-
gonna stop you for a minute. Bill, can I talk to you for a second? Go ahead.
So after the discussion, it was that the property tax levy was approved by the Lincoln County Commissioners 5-0 for these two projected Harrisburg area roundabouts. The projected costs are on the screen as well. So we filed, we initiated a referendum committee, and then we started circulating petitions the week of July 19th. And why do we care so much? Well, number one, people can't afford a tax. The COVID, people are just struggling financially with everything, and then including the assessed parcels that people just got, and then the drought on top of that. So this turned into a very true grassroots effort throughout Lincoln County. We went everywhere. We had a whole bunch of people involved. Dakota News Now covered it to start with. We had business supporters all over the county. We had 39 all grassroots referendum circulators, and this is only a partial list. We did meet our deadline. We had 19 over, so it was a very hard drive, but we did it. And I think many of you probably were wishing that when you passed it, we wouldn't have, but we did. So before the jail bond vote, you guys paid $1.4 million for 154 acres now being sold on today's agenda. To go to a realtor, you had $37,000 spent on concept designs from an out-of-state firm, $42,000 spent on filing fees. And in that contract, when you guys were talking about it, the reason I bring this up is because you had 75,000 cubic yards of fill dirt to be removed in that section by next December. And to my knowledge, none of this has been removed as of yet. And so again, 75,000 cubic yards, that's a lot of dirt. So now we expect that the referendum ballot wording be kept simple and straightforward. No means no additional increased property tax levy. And a month before you guys pass this, I believe my husband sent you all a heads up to watch for Congress doing an infrastructure bill, which they're going to be voting on probably today. And what was really concerning was that after the 5-0 vote, there was a huge celebration up front, and it was like it was Christmas in July. So thank you for your time and attention, and thank you to everybody that went out and supported this referendum.
Is there anybody else who'd like to address the board? If not, we'll move on to,
Madam
Commission-
Chair?
go ahead.
Yes. I just wanted to let the commission know that I had received some information from Lynn Township, which is one of my areas in District 2, that they've requested a meeting with Terry Floyd, the chairman of the Lynn Township. And this was information from the DOT, from Travis Dressen, in regard to the issue of a request from a developer for E-parts for full access of US Highway 18. And for the future, they'd like a meeting, I believe it is August 18th at 3 o'clock to discuss that access. So since this is my district, I plan on attending. It's, like I said, on US Highway 18 right off exit 62. The DOT is, again, concerned about future reconstruction of US Highway 18 in 2023, and they'd like to discuss this matter in more detail. So I will attend. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Any other commissioners have a report? If not, we'll move on to regular business. Sean, you want to start with item 2?
Yes. Normally, this item would be under reports, but one of them did not actually have a document to post, and I didn't want to have a sole agenda item briefing form created by me as a report from this entity. So I will just tell you what was communicated with our office. Midwest Dance Center Booster Club is holding a 50-50 raffle at their beanbag tournament on September 18th at the Golf Addiction in Sioux Falls. $5 per ticket or 5 tickets for $20 with one grand prize winner. The proceeds will go towards competitions, nationals, and conventions in the upcoming 21-22 dance season. The ticket sales and drawings will be held on the same day and location as the event. Additionally, the Sioux Empire Staters Alumni Chapter will be holding a raffle August 12th at the Spring Creek Golf Course. $5 per ticket or 5 tickets for $20. Proceeds will support alumni events in the greater Sioux Falls area, and ticket sales and drawing will be held on the same day and location as the event. There will be 6 total winners drawn. Prizes and values are as follows: a tailgate basket for $88.97, a sign for $49.99, a blanket for $69.99, coffee basket for $77.97, duffel bag for $44.99, and a grill cover for $39.99.
Do we need any action on that, Sean?
We do not, you were just required to be notified.
Thank you. Move on to item 3.
So item 3 is a follow-up and request on the platting of the south 20 acres of the highway shop parcel. I did hear back from IMEG, and the expense will be $1,800. So I will need approval of that expenditure from the board. So if you would like to move forward with this, the resolution requested would be to approve the expenditure of $1,800 from the commission budget to IMEG for the platting of the southernmost 20 acres of the highway shop parcel.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I will so move.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? If not, Sean, will you call the roll?
Commissioner Aaron's,
Yes.
Commissioner Gibbon,
Yes.
Commissioner Poppins,
Yes.
Commissioner Schmidt,
Yes.
Commissioner Landine.
Yes. Motion carries. Move on to item 4.
We just surplused a Dodge Charger, so I will need to have some guidance from you on how you want to dispose of that surplus. In the past, we've appointed an appraisal committee and authorized the auditor's office to advertise for sealed bids to sell the vehicle. If you would like to move forward with that, as we have in the past, I would need those 2 resolutions.
Thank you. Is there need to appoint a committee or?
Yes. First, to appraise it, and then authorize us to advertise.
Who wants to be on the committee?
I'll be on.
Thank you.
I'll be on.
Anybody else?
You need 3?
Yes.
It looks like I'm it. Unless you want it, Commissioner Poppins.
I will relinquish that responsibility to you.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
So we are forming a committee, Commissioner Aaron's, Commissioner Schmidt, and Commissioner Gibbon, to appraise the property. And so we have a motion to do that and authorize the sale.
So move, Madam Chair. I'll second.
Thank you. Sean, will you call the roll?
Commissioner Aaron's,
Yes.
Commissioner Gibbon,
Yes.
Commissioner Poppins,
Yes.
Commissioner Schmidt,
Yes.
Commissioner Landine.
Yes. We'll move on to item 5 on our agenda.
Item 5 is that there was an RFP sent out for selling 153 acres of county-owned property at parcel number 24028761000. This was the property now annexed by T, south of the airport, purchased for the Public Safety Center. We received 3 proposals, which are in the public packet. They were also emailed to the commissioners. One from NAI Sioux Falls, one from Bender Commercial, and one from Joel Westra.
What are the thoughts of the board on this? Do we want to talk to these folks and ask some questions? And we do have that contract, so I don't know, I think we need to figure some other things out before we,
Yeah, Madam Chair, I'd
Choose.
move that we table this, ask that the 3 individuals that have been identified to do the appraisal on it, do a informal interview process with the 3 RFP presenters, discuss with them the best options for trying to liquidate it, and as in that may be subdividing it again, as it's highly desirable land on the north side of the parcel, with the City of T coming into it. So my motion would be to table with the 3 individuals taking time to interview with the 3 applicants.
all right. We've got a motion to table. Is there a second?
I will second your motion.
Thank you. Any further discussion? do you want, I guess what I'm thinking is maybe 2 commissioners could interview these folks. Commissioner Poppins.
We have 3, Sean, if you'd read off the name of the 3 individuals that are set up for the appraisal committee.
The 3 individuals, I believe, are commissioners, 3 commissioners. Let me find those 3 individuals. I'll have to do some digging here.
But just have them, they need to work through the RFPs as well. So if they take the time, which I'm part of that, definitely take the time to speak with them and work through their RFPs and come back with a recommendation.
Yeah, it's myself and Commissioner Gibbon as well, who were on that committee.
Mr.
Yes.
Golden, yes, good. I was not proposing that they be all at the same time, to avoid that. Thank you.
And for clarification, as I believe Commissioner Aaron's was stating, it is Commissioner Aaron's, Commissioner Poppins, and Commissioner Gibbon who were appointed to that committee.
All right, any further discussion? If not, Sean, will you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Aaron's,
Yes,
was that yes?
correct, yes.
Okay. Commissioner Gibbon,
Yes.
Commissioner Poppins?
Yes,
Commissioner Schmidt,
Yes.
Commissioner Landine.
Yes. We'll move on to item 6. Morning, Sherry.
Good morning. On August 5th, we received 151 petitions. On those petitions, there was 2,447 signatures. 174 signatures of those were not validated, leaving a total of 2273 verified signatures. What I need is board action to set the election for October 5th for the referendum of the tax levy.
All right, heard the motion, or the request. Thank you, Commissioner Schmidt. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, I have a motion and a second.
question, Madam Chair.
Sure, go
Is that
ahead.
within the 60-day, is it 60 days?
Yep, that is within the 60 days.
Okay.
All right,
Sherry, does the 60 days start again?
It would have started from the day we verified them on August 6th.
Oh, goes from the date of verify. Very good, thank you.
Well, it says from the day they're turned in, but
Okay.
they're technically not turned in until we verify them.
Thank you.
All right, any other discussion? If not, Sean, will you call the roll?
Commissioner Aaron's,
Yes.
Commissioner Gibbon,
Yes.
Commissioner Poppins?
Yes.
Commissioner Schmidt,
Yes.
Commissioner Landine.
Yes, motion carries. I would consider a motion to adjourn.
I would so move, Madam Chair.
Thank you, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Sean, will you call the roll?
Commissioner Aaron's,
Yes.
Commissioner Gibbon,
Yes.
Commissioner Poppins?
Yes.
Commissioner Schmidt,
Yes.
Commissioner Landine.
Yes, motion carries, we're adjourned. Thanks, everyone.
Easy